Where is the bookseller? What happened here? Let's start over. Where did they break in from? Blood. Seems like amateur work. To whom does this footprint belong? No sign of struggle. If the burglar smashed this jar, it wasn't intentionally. Was he hurt then? What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What killed all these animals? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work? What the? Charles Hawkins?
I forgot to unmute my microphone for all that. Bloody hell.
What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe. Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case. Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Hey.
Hi, I left the monitor there if that's what you're after.
Thank you. Just try and lie down. I've got a really bad head.
Alright, okay.
Can't lie down here.
Oh, they're gone. Bloody hell. Sorry,
Yeah.
do you want to take that while you're going? Because the cat will try and... Thank you. Thank you very much.
Wait.
A page seems to be hidden here. It's possible to read. If somebody finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality. In order that they be recovered and burned, the funeral urn must be given to my dear mother. She is still in this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If, by chance, a person, or should I say a genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its content to the safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Armitage of the Miskatonic University. The content of this safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous to fall into wrong hands. I hope you will be able to appreciate the danger that this represents and that you will act accordingly. In any event, I will neither be there to guide you nor to suffer from your actions. It's a Necronomicon, isn't it? Let's not beat around the bush. You're hiding a Necronomicon
Strange
in here.
I have a feeling I better not touch it.
Too late. Just touched it to rotate it. Medicine progression.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
Yes, they are. They all suffer the same
What
dream.
link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
This key that bears the Elder Sign is the only one able to protect your psyche, and it is in the form of a cylindrical medallion hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star of the branch whose purpose is to push back the forces of the great old ones were engraved at its centre. That's what the star with the iron is, then. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore this from its last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. In press cuttings that mention the misdemeanor, the date of the robbery coincides with the last of Hawkins' trips to Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it. Oh. Well, we already know that Hawkins was over his head.
Arkham editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of
Volume
him. How
1,
many volumes are there in
Volume
this collection?
6,
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
8,
Arkham editions? Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection?
Alright, 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 alright.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Ow.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
Pastor declared himself to be the prophet. He renounced God and worshipped a strange pagan entity with a monstrous appearance. His wife tried to reason with her husband, but in vain. He was convinced that he must listen to this voice in his head because it holds the truth. I wonder what significance do those diaries actually have?
Things are not looking good.
No. No, they are not. Not for one team, anyway.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Okay.
And
So.
these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
So the Arkham books, the Grail at the front of the shop, and the chessboard.
The Queen has little protection. The Queen has little protection.
The Queen's position, yeah, but I can't navigate the chessboard without knowing which way around it started. No, it's not a numbered board, so I don't... The number of moves it could make is 5. Or the number of directions it could move in, I should say. The number of moves is actually significantly more. We'll come back to that. The Grail. Where was the Grail? I'm sure it was here. Or was it in here? I saw it by a window. Or am I misremembering completely? Huh?
Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
Medicine progression. Wonderful. Now, where was this Grail? I distinctly remember seeing a Grail. Volume 9 of the Arkham.
Drake
What's
talked
it?
about
You're
a
not
particular
number 9.
volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
Yes, but
What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a
number
particular...
1.
So these are the volumes that Drake was... What did Drake say about
8.
this collection? Drake talked about a particular... So these are the volumes...
Oh,
that
shut
Drake...
up,
What did
Pierce.
Drake say
9.
about this collection?
As I thought, another horrors. Maybe number 9 is the actual number I'm after. Published date? Was there a published date on there?
Drake talked about a particular volume.
1908. Davy was only 18 years old. But where is the Grail? I swear it was on this case here. It was one of the first things I noted because it didn't seem to be in keeping with the rest of the place. Or was it? Oh, it was by this window. Never mind.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
This goblet seems to be very ancient. It seems to be made of gold decorated with real precious stones. Do the rubies and sapphires make up a specific motif? So 1, 2, 3, 5. There are 5 rubies. Queen is surrounded by let me listen again what it said about the chalice.
These red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Okay.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Maybe it's the number of white pieces remaining on the board, which is 4. So 4. There are 5 red stones. But 5 is number 1, wasn't it? And the last one is the Arkham volume. So 5, 4.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
Let's see what numbers are possible on the safe code. 549. No. Okay. How will I know when I've got one right, though? I won't know, will I? Huh. Okay. Okay. So,
What did Drake say about this collection?
Said that it was... I'm going to go ahead and assume that the last number is 9 because it's volume 9. There's no other numbers that could be translated into a number on that safe. Protect the White Queen.
Queen has little protection.
The Dark Soldiers. How many can take the Queen there? 1. No. No, I wouldn't.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
Yeah, only one can take the Queen. That's what I was thinking. But I suppose I could take the number 1. 1 is a possible number. He only mentions the red in this. And I think that there's only 5 of them. Let's try and count again. 1, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there are only 5. And there are 6 green and then 1, 2, 3, 10 sapphires. There are an awful lot of numbers to be derived from these things. So if we keep the 9 and then go with... Oops. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so there's a lot of black pieces, so...
The Queen has little protection.
Yes. Shut up Googling, I know, right?
The Chalice of Knowledge.
Poetry. Let me listen to the... This is another clue that I'm missing.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
As a roundabout...
Volume.
That is volume 9, yeah. As a roundabout sort of theory. 1908 was only 18. The number 8 appears twice in that description. Is that a coincidence, perhaps? But even so, it doesn't help me with the others. And I don't know whether I've got any of them right. There's no indication. What other significant numbers are there on this chessboard? The number of pieces that... Wait, what?
And these red drops, like precious
Number
stones.
1 is the
I finally
chalice,
understood that
2
we
is the
feel
chessboard, 3
I
is the...
thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never
Right,
tried
hang on a
browsing
second.
through them.
I think I've been doing it wrong. Ah, sod it, I'm gonna Google it. There's not enough for me to go on here. Okay, so the answer is 5, 3, and 9. But I want to see why. So 5 is a chalice, that was the number of... Oh god, I keep doing number 1 as the chessboard. Right, 5 is a chalice, that's the number of rubies. 3 is the chessboard. Let's see if we can figure out why 3 is the chessboard. It's the number of white pieces that could possibly save the queen. The queen has little protection. She has 3 pieces that protect her. And 9 is the number of the volume. Okay. Oops, that's not number 9. Okay, so the puzzle did make sense. I was just slow in my ability to solve it. It's a Necronomicon. I called it. The summoning circle that was in the manor, and also a green eye of Sauron.